Hey everyone, Charps here from Charps TV. I just wanted to go ahead and throw in a quick intro to this Let's Play. It's for a game called Rimworld, one of my top 5 favorite games of all time. I do want to apologize first of all for the audio. I have lost my pop filter, so if it's a little bit too crazy on the pops, I'll try to mitigate that. I want to apologize for that ahead of time. The website for the game is rimworldgame.com. It's made by a company called Ludion Studios. It is a colony management game with a very open world free play emphasis. The basic premise is you start out with a group of colonists who have crash landed on a Rimworld, which is a planet very far on the outside edge of a galaxy or system. It's basically cut off from the rest of the other planets. And there's no easy way to go from planet to planet or any sort of teleportation or faster than light travel. So you start out with basically no technology, waking up in the wreckage of a ship, and having to go from there, dealing with the other inhabitants of the planet, be it other tribes, other colonies, or wildlife, as well as planetary events like solar flares, volcanic winters, crashed ships, things of that nature. The things that really make me love this game are the character system and the AI storytelling system. These are two things that really set this game above and beyond everything else for dynamic and different experiences with each playthrough. With the character system, each one of your colonists can have up to 3 personality traits. They can have things as mundane as a green thumb, where they like to garden. They'll get a morale boost from planting plants, to something a little bit more wild like a cannibal, for example, or a psychopath, and everything in between. So with that, it all plays into their traits affect their mood. They get mood modifiers, either positive or negative, and either they can be very happy and work very quickly, or end up having a mental breakdown and running around, taking all their clothes off, and wandering into the wilderness and getting eaten by something, and everything in between on that as well. Aside from that, the other favorite thing that I mentioned is the AI storyteller, which you pick in the beginning when you first create your colony. What it does is, depending on which kind you pick, and there are a number, I'm not going to go over all of them, I'll just be using the classic, Cassandra Classic. They essentially take a look at where you are in the game, and then they tailor the events to the progress of your colony, as well as the storytelling that you pick. Some of them are very random, aka Randy Random, who just throws things at you left and right without any real story. And then Cassandra Classic is the middle of the road. And then there's others where it starts out slowly and then builds tension with events that happen on the planet, as well as being raided by other colonies and things of that nature. So with the character traits that are possible, the colonists that you can have, the level of freedom in the building of the settlement that you set up, as well as the dynamic storytelling, really sets this game apart from a lot of others. So I definitely recommend it. Again, rimworldgame.com. Go ahead and pick it up, and we're going to go ahead and get started.